the mystical connection known as the twin flame relationship. It's a dance of souls, a mirror of the self, and a catalyst for spiritual growth. Yet, within this cosmic ballet, one partner often finds themselves in the role of the runner, a soul who, overwhelmed by the intensity of the connection, seeks refuge in emotional or energetic distance. But what does it truly mean to be a twin flame runner? It's not merely about physical escape, but a complex interplay of fear, resistance, and the subconscious desire for growth. To stop running and embrace the connection, the runner must embark on a journey of surrender, not to their twin flame, but to their own inner truth and the divine plan that orchestrates their union. This surrender is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to the runner's courage to face their deepest fears and most profound truths. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and for the twin flame runner, that first step is often the most challenging. It's a leap into the unknown, a dive into the depths of your own heart. This initial surrender is about embracing the intense feelings and spiritual connection with your twin flame, rather than trying to escape or suppress them. You see, these intense emotions aren't just random occurrences. They're messages from your soul, signposts guiding you towards your highest self. When you feel that overwhelming love, that inexplicable connection, it's your spirit recognizing its other half. It's the universe whispering its secrets directly to your heart. But why do we run from such beauty? Often it's because the intensity of these feelings can be overwhelming. It's like staring directly at the sun. The light is so bright, so powerful, that our first instinct is to look away. Yet, it's in facing this light that we truly begin to see. The resistance only amplifies the struggle. The more you try to push these feelings away, the stronger they become. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. The harder you push, the more forcefully it wants to rise to the surface. Instead, try this. Open your arms wide and welcome these emotions. Treat them as honored guests in the home of your heart. Sit with them, listen to them, learn from them. You might be surprised at the wisdom they hold. As you surrender to these feelings, you may notice something extraordinary happening. The intensity that once frightened you begins to feel like a warm embrace. The connection that seemed overwhelming now feels like coming home. This is the alchemy of surrender, transforming fear into love, resistance into acceptance. But don't mistake this surrender for weakness. It takes immense courage to face your feelings head on, to allow yourself to be vulnerable. In this act of surrender, you're reclaiming your power, choosing to actively participate in your journey rather than being dragged along by it. Remember, this step is not about losing yourself in the intensity of the connection. It's about finding yourself within it. It's about recognizing that these powerful emotions are not separate from you. They are you in your most authentic, unguarded form. So feel the beating of your heart, the rush of emotions in your veins. This is what it means to be alive, to be connected, to be on the twin flame journey. Embrace it all, the joy, the pain, the longing, the love. For in this embrace, you're not just surrendering to your feelings for your twin flame, you're surrendering to the most beautiful, most powerful version of yourself. The second step of surrender is embracing the inner work and personal growth that the twin flame connection inevitably triggers. It's time to dive headfirst into the depths of your psyche, to dance with your shadows, and to transmute your inner lead into gold. Your twin flame is your mirror. They reflect back to you all that you are, the light and the dark, the beautiful and the broken. This reflection can be jarring, even painful at times. It's like looking into a mirror after years of avoiding your own reflection. You might not like everything you see at first, but this honest reflection is a gift beyond measure. Start by acknowledging the parts of yourself that you've been running from. Perhaps it's a fear of abandonment, a belief that you're unworthy of love, or unresolved trauma from your past. These aren't flaws to be ashamed of, but wounds calling for your loving attention. As you face these aspects of yourself, you might feel vulnerable, even scared. That's okay. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward despite it. Throughout this journey of inner exploration, treat yourself with boundless compassion. You're not just facing your shadows, you're healing wounds that may have been festering for lifetimes. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate each small victory, each moment of insight, each act of self-love. As you surrender to this inner work, you'll likely notice shifts in your external world as well. Your relationships may change, your perspective may broaden, and you may find yourself naturally drawn to people and experiences that align with your evolving self. This is the magic of inner work. As you change your inner landscape, your outer world responds in kind. Remember, this surrender to personal growth isn't about becoming a perfect person. It's about becoming more authentically you. It's about peeling away the layers of conditioning, healing old wounds, and allowing your true essence to shine through. As you do this work, you're not just preparing yourself for reunion with your twin flame, you're coming home to yourself. So, brave soul, are you ready to look into the mirror? Are you prepared to embrace all that you see, the light and the shadow, the beauty and the beast? For it's in this complete acceptance of self that true freedom lies, and it's from this place of self-love and integration that you can truly open your heart to the profound connection with your twin flame. As you journey deeper into the twin flame experience, you'll encounter a profound truth. There's a cosmic choreography at play, a divine timing that orchestrates the intricate dance of your reunion. This third step of surrender is about releasing your grip on the reins of control and allowing yourself to flow with the current of the universe's grand design. Imagine the universe as an infinite cosmic clock, its gears turning in perfect harmony. Your twin flame journey is like a unique timepiece within this grand mechanism, ticking to its own sacred rhythm. As a runner, you may have been trying to force the hands of this clock, attempting to speed up or slow down its natural progression. But now, it's time to surrender to the wisdom of this divine timekeeper. This surrender doesn't mean becoming passive or giving up on your connection. Rather, it's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of energy, trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. It's about recognizing that there's a higher intelligence at work, one that sees the bigger picture beyond your limited human perspective. Think of your twin flame journey as a magnificent symphony. Each experience, each separation, each moment of connection is a note in this cosmic composition. When you try to rush the process or control the outcome, it's like trying to play all the notes at once, creating chaos instead of harmony. Surrendering to divine timing means allowing each note to be played at its perfect moment, trusting in the beauty of the entire piece. This step often requires a profound shift in perspective. Instead of viewing delays or separations as obstacles, start seeing them as essential parts of your journey. Perhaps you need this time apart to grow individually, to learn important lessons, or to clear karmic debts. Trust that the universe knows exactly what you need and when you need it. Practice the active patience of continual growth and self-improvement. Use this time to focus on your own journey, to cultivate self-love, to pursue your passions, and to become the best version of yourself. Remember, the more you evolve individually, the more magnificent your eventual reunion will be. Surrendering to divine timing also means releasing expectations about how and when your reunion will occur. The universe often works in mysterious ways, and your reunion might unfold in a manner you never anticipated. Stay open to surprises, to miracles, to the unexpected twists and turns of your journey. The time in the spiritual realm doesn't operate like human time. What might feel like an eternity of waiting could be just a blink of an eye in the grand scheme of things. Trust that everything is happening at the perfect moment, even if your human mind can't comprehend it yet. The surrender to divine timing is ultimately a surrender to love itself. It's about trusting in the love that connects you and your twin flame, believing that this love is powerful enough to bring you together at the right moment. It's about having faith in the journey, even when the destination seems far away. As you progress on your twin flame journey, you arrive at perhaps the most challenging yet rewarding step. Surrendering to vulnerability and embracing the profound intimacy that the twin flame connection demands. This fourth step is about dismantling the walls you've built around your heart, letting go of your defenses, and allowing yourself to be truly seen, known, and loved. The surrender to vulnerability is not about weakness. On the contrary, it requires immense strength and courage. It's about having the bravery to stand emotionally naked before your twin flame, showing them every scar, every fear, every dream you've ever had. It's about being willing to be seen in your entirety, the good, the bad, and everything in between. As you begin to lower your defenses, you might feel exposed, even terrified. That's normal. You're venturing into uncharted territory, stepping out of the familiar confines of your emotional comfort zone. Remember, growth always happens at the edge of comfort. Embrace these feelings of discomfort as signs that you're on the right path. Start by acknowledging the fears that have kept you armored. Perhaps you're afraid of being hurt, rejected, or abandoned. Maybe you fear that if your twin flame sees all of you, they won't love what they see. Recognize these fears, honor them for how they've tried to protect you, and then gently let them go. Trust that you are worthy of love exactly as you are. As you surrender to vulnerability, you open the door to a level of intimacy you've never experienced before. This isn't just about physical or emotional closeness. It's about soul-deep connection. It's about allowing your twin flame to see into the very essence of who you are, and in turn, truly seeing them. This intimacy might feel overwhelming at first. It's like stepping into bright sunlight after being in a dark room. It takes time for your eyes to adjust. Be patient with yourself. Allow the intimacy to unfold naturally, like a flower gradually opening its petals to the sun. Practice expressing your feelings openly and honestly. Share your dreams, your fears, your joys, and your sorrows with your twin flame. Allow yourself to cry in their presence, to laugh from the depths of your belly, to show them the full spectrum of your emotional world. Remember, your twin flame is your mirror. In showing your vulnerability, you create a safe space for them to do the same. The surrender to vulnerability and intimacy is ultimately a surrender to love in its purest form. It's about allowing yourself to be loved completely and loving completely in return. It's about recognizing that in your vulnerability lies your greatest strength, and in your openness lies your deepest power. So, courageous soul, are you ready to let down your guard? Are you prepared to stand heart open before your twin flame? As you surrender to vulnerability and intimacy, trust that you're not just opening yourself to your twin flame, you're opening yourself to the entire universe. For in this openness, you become a channel for divine love to flow through you and out into the world. As you reach this final step of surrender, you stand at the threshold of a profound spiritual awakening. This fifth step is about fully embracing the spiritual and metaphysical nature of your twin flame connection. It's time to release the need for logical explanations and open yourself to the mystical, magical, and often inexplicable aspects of your journey. Imagine your consciousness as a vast ocean. Up until now, you've been swimming on the surface, perhaps occasionally diving a little deeper. But the twin flame connection invites you to plunge into the depths, to explore the mysterious underwater realms of spiritual truth and cosmic consciousness. This step is about taking that dive, surrendering to the unknown, and allowing yourself to be transformed by the mystical currents of your connection. Begin by acknowledging that your twin flame relationship operates beyond the boundaries of conventional understanding. It doesn't follow the rules of typical romantic relationships. It's a spiritual partnership, a soul contract, a divine mission disguised as a love story. As you surrender to this truth, you open yourself to experiences and insights that transcend ordinary reality. The surrender often involves a shift in how you perceive reality itself. You're invited to see the world through a more magical lens, to recognize the sacred in the ordinary, and to understand that there's more to existence than what meets the eye. Your twin flame connection becomes a gateway to this expanded perception, a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. The surrender often involves a shift in how you perceive reality itself. You're invited to see the world through a more magical lens, to recognize the sacred in the ordinary, and to understand that there's more to existence than what meets the eye. Your twin flame connection becomes a gateway to this expanded perception, a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. As you embrace the metaphysical nature of your connection, you might find yourself drawn to spiritual practices or esoteric knowledge. Follow these intuitive pulls. They're guiding you towards a deeper understanding of your connection and your place in the universe. This step isn't about abandoning logic or critical thinking. It's about expanding your definition of what's possible, about integrating the rational and the intuitive, the scientific and the spiritual. It's about recognizing that there are multiple ways of knowing and experiencing truth. As you surrender to the metaphysical aspects of your connection, you might experience moments of profound spiritual insight or awakening. You might have visions, receive downloads of information, or feel a sudden expansion of consciousness. Trust these experiences. They are glimpses of the higher reality that your soul has always known. Surrendering to the metaphysical nature of your connection might also mean letting go of the need for external validation. The depth and truth of your connection may not be understood or recognized by others, and that's okay. Trust your inner knowing, your direct experience of the connection, even if it can't be explained or proven to others. As you embrace the mystical dance with your twin flame, you might find that the boundaries between you become increasingly fluid. You might experience moments of unity, consciousness, where you feel completely one with your twin flame and with all of creation. Allow yourself to dissolve into these experiences of oneness, trusting that you'll always return to your individual self, enriched and expanded. The surrender to the metaphysical is ultimately a surrender to the magic of existence itself. It's about recognizing that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, that your twin flame connection is a reflection of divine love, and that your journey together is part of the cosmic unfolding of the universe. In the end, the journey of the twin flame runner is not about giving up or giving in. It's about giving over, surrendering to the higher wisdom that orchestrates this cosmic dance of souls. The key for the twin flame runner is to relinquish the need to control the situation and instead trust the process, embrace the transformation, and open oneself to the full experience of the twin flame relationship. So, embrace the transformation, and when the time is right, spread your wings and fly back to the other half of your soul. For in that moment of surrender, you'll discover that you were never truly running away, but always running towards the greatest love of all, the love that resides within you, reflected in the eyes of your twin flame.